Berachot. This is Ein Yaakov, Berachot. This section is called a heretic's question. A certain heretic said to Rabbi Abahu, it says, a psalm of David when he fled from his son Absalom, Psalm 3, verse 1. It also says a michtam of David when he fled from Saul into a cave, Psalms 57, verse 1. Which event occurred first, running away from Absalom or running from Saul? Continued the heretic. Let's see. The story of Saul happened first. Shouldn't David have written about it first? Why is it placed in Psalm 57, whereas running from Absalom, which happened later, is the subject of Psalm 3? Rabbi Abahu replied, For you who do not derive interpretations from two verses that are joined together, there is a difficulty. But for us who derive interpretations from two verses that are joined together, there is no difficulty. For Rabbi Yochanan said, How do we know from the Torah that you can derive interpretations from verses that are joined together? Because it says, they, meaning the words of Torah, are joined for all eternity. They are done in truth and uprightness. Psalms 111, verse 8. Although they do not seem to be in chronological order. For example, why is the chapter of Absalom, so Psalm 3, joined to the chapter of Gog and Magog, Psalm 2? Even though chronologically, Absalom lived long before the war of Gog and Magog, which hasn't happened yet, of course, which will take place only in the Messianic times, right? To teach us a lesson, if a person will tell you, is it possible that a slave should rebel against his master? Meaning if someone asks, how can people contradict David's prophecy about the war of Gog and Magog in Psalm 2? You can tell him, pointing to Psalm 3, can a son rebel against his father? Yet, as incredible as it sounds, this did happen, and so the war of Gog and Magog and the ensuing coming of Mashiach will also happen.